Good evening. We're back with maybe the last night of MINDFIGHTER. I don't know how long. So just looking at the map, I have the map pulled up of the game because if I don't use a map for this game, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. For real. I'm not going to spend 2 entire streams wandering around figuring out that what directions actually take you where. So I have the map pulled up. I'll have it on the screen, so when I'm just staring at it, trying to figure out how it makes sense at all, you will at least be able to get a little bit of a better idea of what I'm looking at, and I'm not just staring off silently at something on the screen. So I'll have that on the side. And yeah, but looking at it, parts 3, 4, and 5 look a lot shorter than just a lot smaller in size. I don't know if they're more intricate or anything like that, like there's more stuff to do in each room, but I only see, just glancing over them, part 3 is super small, part 4 is, I don't know what part 4 is. 5 looks really small as well. They look like they take place in really small locations. Maybe they have a lot of stuff going on, like lots of back and forth. The previous 2 parts, the first 2 parts, have been a lot of wander around, find an item. The first part was the worst, just because it had a really interesting atmosphere at first, and then once I realized how bullshit the actual objective was, and I ranted about how this game doesn't give you any sort of objective, and it just expects you to know stuff, by, I guess, reading the 150-page novella that's included with it. So hopefully, what the hell are we talking about? Right, yeah. Part 2 had its own fair share of just stupid shit with, like, the vents. Just having to know that there was a secret vent that wasn't described in the narration that you had to turn into an eagle to rip off. But after that, it was pretty straightforward, actually, of what you had to do. Maybe part 3 is going to be easier. Maybe it's going to be harder. I have no idea. I'm only going off of the most difficult parts have been just the sheer size of the areas and how many rooms there are and how complex it is, because the directions don't make any sense, because you can go north twice and end up back at the first point you were at. You can be in one room, go north again and be back in the first room. It's even the map tells you basically that whoever made the map was just a saint who made this map. Let me see who made it. Hippie Smith, 2013. Thank you, Hippie Smith. Alright, I'm gonna get into, let's get into it. I've got the map over here, so you can kind of see it a little bit. I've got, what punch do I have? Or it's not a punch. It's my brain juice is, what is this? It's like strawberry, banana, mango? Oh, I wasn't expecting the near music. That kind of threw me off for a second. Yeah, we've still got, that's good. I like that. Yeah, we've still got the near music. I was like, when I first chose it, I was like, yeah, this will be, I have to go through this whole, I have no idea how this works. This was being really temperamental when I was trying to set up the stream. Sometimes it just doesn't want to work. I don't know how this, maybe a real, like, Amiga nerd will, oh, okay, we're in it. Yeah, I was like, oh, near music would be really nice because it's got this apocalyptic kind of melancholy feeling to it. Tisk, part 3. Okay. It's got this really melancholy, apocalyptic feeling with it. I thought really matched with the first part, and then the whole game just became about about murder. Just became about, in the end of the last part, let's see, both part 1 and 2 ended with blowing up like big, like the first one was a ship and the second one was an entire building. We killed like a lot of people. We blew up the generator. So I guess our objective is to take down this system, this oppressive authoritarian regime through domestic terrorism, basically, because that always works. You know, a small group of people actually, this is just one person, you know, blowing up government property. It really shows them. It really shows they're not just gonna like shoot you or anything. That would never happen. They're not just gonna kill you. Alright, let's look around. Get a little refresher. Barren parkland. Blistered and cracked tarmac marked the route of a road that had once led east down an avenue of dead trees. A carpet of ashen branches. A carpet of ashen branches covered the blackened ground now that the grass was gone. The crumbling remains of a huge marble monument still held itself up here, circled by the branchless, gaunt trees, a lonely reminder of the past. Robin also noticed a piece of moss. Yeah, at the end, that was actually a really nice scene. I like that. At the end, I saved before I saved right after I got here. But the first thing you saw when you got to this part is this same scene, but there's like an old lady saying a prayer to something. I think maybe like a grave, like a little a shabby little grave. And she puts down this piece of moss because it's the only plant life that she could find. There's no flowers. So she just puts down this piece of moss. I thought that was actually quite that was a nice bit of that's just it was nice. It was good. Okay, let's check out the moss. It was a very small clump, gray-green in color. Can I take moss? Robin took the piece. Woo. Took the piece of moss. Okay. Is the moss important? Ignore. Never mind. Okay, so let's just drop moss. Okay, so according to the map, if I go east, I will come to ruined coach station. Robin was by the remains of a large building, a coach station, judging by the wrecked and twisted hulks of vehicles lying all around. An avenue of dead tree trunks cut westward across the landscape, and a track delved north between the ruined shops. Let's go north to the wrecked car park. A vast graveyard of molten tarmac and bits of metal marked this as the site of what had once been a car park. Ruined buildings walled off the western edge of this this expanse of cracked tarmac. So, I don't know how well you can make it out on the map. But right here where I am at the car park, if you go north, if you go north or east, you go to the next screen, I guess. And if you go north again, or you can go back to the car park by hitting west or north again. It's great. It doesn't make any sense. So let's go to the crumbling avenue. Robin was following what was left of a street running east to west between the crumbled remains of suburban houses. A single bent TV aerial protruded from the ruins of one house. Robin also noticed a piece of blackened metal. Is that important? Oh, okay. So I should look at it. Look at metal. Robin examined the piece of blackened metal. One of its edges was jagged. It was imprinted with the word Devo. I would sing Devo, but my excuse was going to be that for copyright reasons, because, you know, it can be that the copyright bot can be that particular. But also, to be honest, I just don't think I remember how any Devo songs go. Some people would say, "What the hell? You don't know you don't know Devo?" No, I'm sorry. Never really listened to Devo. I'm sorry. I'm sure there's like one song. Oh, do they have the Take Me On? What the I'm so even like old pop culture that you might think I would know, I have no clue about. I only know about just super dumb, obscure shit. House rubble. The street led west, blocked eastwards by fallen masonry. A mound of rubble stood on one side of the road, all that remained of a house. Robin also noticed a piece of twisted metal and a name tag. Look at metal. A piece of twisted... It had become slightly tarnished. On one side bore the words Enshire Road. Devonshire Road. I wonder if that's a real location somewhere in the UK? What am I kidding? I am certain that there's like 12 Devonshire roads. Now let's look at the name tag. It was a round piece of metal. One side had a faint inscription. Simpson. Doesn't say anything about the tag. Read it. Okay. That's it. So this was the house of some Simpson. Let's go. East should take me. Upstairs. The mound of rubble extended to the skeletal upstairs of the ruined house. A little of the floor remained, with an old bed lying battered on it. Look at bed. Robin looked at the remains of the bed. Part of the scorched frame lay across the charred rafters, out of reach due to the floor having fallen in across the middle of the room. Let's see. Upstairs. The map says, ensure lighter and coin are in your pocket. Drop any collected items, then enter trance to go into part 4. Okay, let's see. Drop keys. I never figured out how to take the medicine, how to take the penicillin from the bottle. Uncap bottle? Not possible. Open bottle. Not possible. Is there anything? Unscrew cap? What? Eat. Take. Capsule. Why did it say okay in like the... That's not the normal feedback font. That's like the bold font that it uses for like system notifications. Like system messages. Whatever, I don't anticipate there being much more combat. Drop the bottle. What else do I have on me? Let's see. I think I should have everything. Do I need the uniform on? Do I have to take it off? I don't know. Inhale. breath. Exhale. He drifted into a deep trance. Oh, the lighter and the coin have to be in my pocket. Exhale. Put lighter in pocket. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, do I just have to write hail? Oh, I can just write hold. Okay. I think I can't be wearing the uniform. Okay. Remove uniform. Drop uniform. Okay. Yeah? Do I have to wait? Really? Okay, carrying nothing. Pair of shoes, some blue jeans, a sweatshirt, some boxer shorts, a small gold ring, and a coat. Look at coat. Heavy woolen garment with long lapels. Inside was a lighter and a 10-pence piece. I need the glider and the coin. Enter the trance to go into part 4. What? Upstairs. House rubble. Ruined bedroom. Okay. Okay. Where's ruined bedroom on this guide? There's no specific entry for ruined bedroom. It just says see ruined bedroom and there's no specific entry for... Oh, there it is. Okay. To go home, you must have the coin, lighter, in coat pockets, and be wearing shoes, jeans, sweatshirt, boxer shorts, gold ring, and coat. You must not be carrying anything found in the future. Then enter trance. Yeah? Isn't all of that true? Upstairs. The amount of rubble extended the skeletal upstairs of the roadhouse. A little of the floor remained. Only west and down. Well, it takes me outside. Huh? What? So what did I... But I'm not... I am in the trance. What? Do I really have to check? Okay, drop keys, So this guy drops everything, yeah. I just have to check the video walkthrough now. At least we have the nice near music. Okay. 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 Drops the keys, drops the... What? Drops all of his items. And then he just uses the thing. And then he just uses the thing. What? Then he just goes into the trance. He just heads straight. He doesn't do any waiting. He goes straight there. He drops all of his items except for the... Not Gale. Drops all of his items. Hold breath. Exhale. Inventory. Not carrying anything. Shoes. Blue jeans. Sweatshirt. Boxer shorts. Small gold ring. And a coat. And inside of the coat is the lighter and the coin. What? What did I... Because in the walkthrough... oh god, where is the walkthrough? Oh, I'm already on the tab. In the walkthrough, he just does it. In the walkthrough, as soon as you go into the trance, it gives you the message about the next part. What the hell? Sorry? What? They both have to be in... What? Okay. Let me examine... What is his inventory? So you're carrying a bunch of keys and a pair of pliers. Do I need to be holding... Take lighter. Take lighter from coat. Take coins from coat. Take pence from coat. Okay, let me just... What the... What? Why does this game hate me so much? What am I doing? Put lighter? That's what I was doing in coat. I've been... What the... Do I need to go back and... Okay. I'm checking the map. I don't know if I examined the war memorial. It's not even in the guide. Not a single mention of part 3. Part 4? No. It's not called Ruined Bedroom in the... Is it? No, it's just called Upstairs. Yeah, it's just called Upstairs. It's not called the Ruined Bedroom or anything. It's just called the Upstairs. Ensure lighter and coin are in your pocket. Drop any collected items, then enter trance to go to part 4. Drop the key. So this guy drops... Okay, the keys and the pliers. Those were the items he had from the previous. Inhale. Then he just goes straight into the trance. What the actual... Does he do anything different? Does he... Okay, starts at the barren parkland. And he just goes straight there. What the... What? I can't believe... What the fuck is wrong? What am I doing wrong? Oh, no, wait, I have to go west and then south. Look at Memorial. Look at War Memorial. Load disk part 3. I'm not talking because I'm trying not to. I'm just focusing on not being upset. I'm just focusing on not being upset right now. And I feel like if I talk, if I give any kind of, besides just kind of explaining this, what I'm doing right now, what I'm saying right now, I would just go into a rant that would never end. I just don't want to be angry, you know? You just gotta let it go. You just gotta, no, not crumbling evidence. You just gotta let it go. Do I need to... Okay, I need to portray through eyes. I don't understand, like, it should be simple. It should be simple, right? Just remove all your items. Keep the stuff you started with, which I still have. Keep them in the pocket. Keep them in the pocket. Go into a trance. There's nothing else here. If you look at the walkthrough, he just goes straight from the starting screen. Right, straight here. Goes east, north, east, east, east. Drops all his stuff. Inhale, hold breath, exhale. And for some reason, it doesn't work. Did I massively fuck up or something? I completed the first 2 parts fine. Did I miss anything? No, all I need is the lighter and the coins. And nothing in my inventory. So basically just how I started. And then I go into the trance, and then I go into the trance, and then I'm really close to like just quitting this game. I'm really close. What was my last save in part 2? What was it called? I don't remember. What was my last save called? Was it the vent? Did I saved right before the generator. Right before I flipped the switch on the generator. What was it called? Let me check my last stream. I'm literally gonna pull it up. I'm so... There's like a million tabs squished together right now. Okay, so like my last save before... quitting. Alright, come on. I spent like 2 minutes. I spent like 2 minutes trying to figure out how to open the penicillin bottle. It was called Valve. Okay. Let's go back to part 2. Okay. I am in the basement right here. So I have to go south. North? No, I have to go south again. Right? Hang on, am I in corridor sector 7? That was why I left the... Yep, okay. Okay. Put lighter in coat. Drop key. Drop sword. What else am I carrying? Drop pliers. Drop bottle. Take. take keys, plural, and a bunch of keys. Okay. South. There better not be like some kind of a time limit. If there's actually a time limit that you have to do all this stuff in, that would... Whoa. Oh, I'm shivering with anger just thinking about it. Okay. Turn. Valve. Grab and turn the valve. Go south. Go south. Go south. And then wait a second. Okay, explosion. We kill everyone. Become eagle. Okay. Okay. Oh, geez. MINDFIGHTER book, enter word 11, line 11, page 29. God damn, alright. Wait, is it one of these? I have a tab open. I have like 100 tabs open for this game. What does it want? Page 29, word 11, line 11. Line 11 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, oh, I have to recount this now. Let me zoom in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The word is pray. Okay. Oops. Okay. Barren Parkland. Okay. East. North. East. No. East. East. Okay, remove uniform. Drop uniform. Drop keys. Carrying nothing. Coat. Look at coat. Moment of truth. Fuck this game. This game fucking sucks ass, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's exactly what I did. Maybe someone who's like an expert on fucking MINDFIGHTER can correct me, like, well, actually, you needed to do this, or you waited too long. Fuck you. I'm not that angry. It's all being externalized. All of my anger, my skin is like boiling right now. I am righteously angry with this fucking piece of interactive software. game fucking sucks. Who the fuck made this? What was his name? The fucking programmer? Fergus McNeil. Let's check out what else this guy did. Did he do anything? Fergus McNeil. Oh yeah, this is him. He wrote a book last year. What the hell? He's been writing for forever. Are you serious? This is the same guy? Author and award-winning interactive entertainment developer? A founder member, that's not how you say that, a founder member of TIGA, I don't know what that is, it doesn't even have a Wikipedia entry, and is a member of the Crime Writers Association and BAFTA, sorry. Books. He's written like 3 books, 5 books. What the hell? Games. There's MINDFIGHTER. He was one of the developers. What did he do? What did he do on that? What did he do on that game? Oh my god. Oh my god, it was his company. Delta 4. He made fucking The Town with No Name. Holy shit. He made The Town with No Name. That's crazy. That's like the room of video games. That's not true. Plumbers don't wear ties as the room of video games. Oh my god. Oh my god. That dude, that's blowing my fucking Fergus McNeil. Did he write any other Kingdom? He's written a million fucking games. I'm swearing a lot because I'm upset. Carmageddon? Co-producer? More recently, McNeil has worked on the following apps. Oh, he's like an EA slave now. Well, that kind of sucks. Not necessarily. Maybe just contracted by them. Looks like he works for like a couple different developers. God damn. Are all of his fucking games this unbearable? I made a Discworld adaptation. That's crazy. Okay. Holy shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? One of the games he made, one of the text adventures he wrote is called The Bogit. The Bogit Board 2, a text adventure game by Delta 4. It's a prequel to The Board of the Rings, which I guess is another game he wrote. Yeah. I just read this one the name it's one of the few games on his Wikipedia that has an entry, and I was like, The Bogit, okay. It's very brief. There's one sentence for the plot summary, and it's mostly unremarkable, except for the parody name. The parody name of Bilbo Baggins. I don't know if I'm actually allowed to even say it. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that word. Let's get a wait, I already have a window capture. Uh... You know, I average maybe like 5... What the fuck am I talking about? I average 0 viewers per stream, so I don't know if this is... Would this be enough to get me banned? Just to... Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lordy, that is bad. Please tell me he's British. Please tell me he's British. He's Scottish. He's Scottish. Is it a slang for cigarette in Scotland too? Bag for cigarette. In British public schools. In Scotland? What? What do they call cigarettes in Scotland? FAG, a division of the Schaeffler Group. What is the Schaeffler Group? Wait, don't they make cigarettes? Automotive what? Oh, it's a list. In British public schools. I'm sorry. There's a there was an Australian candy called Fax. The Feminist Art Gallery in Toronto. The feminist... Was that intentional? That has to be intentional. Okay. Frame Arms Girl Model Kit by Kotobuki. Yeah, that's kind of understand. That's okay. The Feminist Art Gallery is not an acceptable not an acceptable usage. Is it used in Scottish? Scott. No, I have no clue. I'm just gonna assume. I'm fucking over this game. Fuck this. I don't even care about finishing it, even out of spite. It's clear that this design who was just fucking asshole, and they didn't. God damn it! Fuck you, Fergus McNeil. You piece of shit. I'm sure he's a fine person. I don't know. Maybe he's not. He might be like a horrible scumbag. Playing your game, I don't know. It didn't give me the best impression. You kind of filled it with a bunch of bullshit. That is really not how you design a game. Ooh. This sucks. This is bad. I'm fucking... You're down. You're done. I can't listen to near music. How long have I even been streaming? Like 45 minutes? Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, 50 minutes, okay. I'm sorry. This is just... You guys want to see something really fun? Where are you? Yeah, let's go. You guys ever heard of... Damn. You guys ever heard of the Fresno Nightcrawler? Oh, I don't want both BGMs going at once. You ever heard of the Fresno Nightcrawler? This is the funniest. I don't want it. I just want the original footage. Original footage. These are the haunted pants. You have no idea. Solved? Huh? Okay. Where the hell is Fresno be? Is this just a... Oh no, it's somebody talking out the... I just want the video. Fresno Nightcrawler on the Cryptid Wiki. Let's check it out. Let me put my... let me put this out. Let me put my... There we go. A new cryptid videos for you to explore at home. Still from the original footage. I'm trying to find... Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the original sighting. Look at this. Fresno alien. Second figure. Okay, you be the judge. Look at how many commas they use. This has to be legit. Original footage cropped to full up screen. Okay. You might not believe this. What speed is running? This one. Look. You might not believe what you're about to see. Hold up. Wait for him to come out. He's in the top up here. You can see him. Oh, here he is. Oh, there he is! Oh, look at my man go! Look at him go! The pants! Oh, is there a second shot? Is there a second angle? Please tell me there's a second angle. Look at how brainy this is. Oh, it's awful. There he is. That's the same one, just ripped, I think. Look at him! Look at the pants! And boss effect, yeah, okay, check this out. You kind of see him kind of lumping. Yeah, look at that. Look at those. Look at this baller. Oh, look at this baller ass pair of pants. Are those eyes? What's supposed to be eyes? I don't know. And now it's just... When they zoom in, it gets so funny. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I love this. Yeah, here's it zoomed out. You can actually see a little better here. Look at how wacky this is. The Fresno Nightcrawler. I love this thing. I love this thing to death. Oh, here we got the other one. We got the other one. Okay, there's two good videos of this thing. This is the second one. This was in, I believe, Yosemite. Okay, check this shit out. Look at that. Look at that. Watch my man come out. Watch my man come out. Hold up. Oh, there he is! Big boys! I said big boys, because guess what? Guess what? Dude, there's another one. Check it out. There's a baby pants. There's baby pants. Oh, I love these things. Oh, I adore. Look at him go. Look at him move. This is awesome. Look at how slow it's slow, but like deliberate. I can't tell if it's moving like could it run? That thing is running. Look at the way. Look at the. You can see it better on the little one. The legs, like they're almost like chicken legs. Like the joints go out. It's like. It seems like if this is the head at the top, it's like weighted. It's weighted back. So then you have like these chicken legs that were the. Yeah, right here. It's like these chicken. Do chickens have? Yeah, they have the They have like inverted kneecaps. Well, compared to us. so that it like supports the weight so it doesn't fall forward. So it's in this kind of like almost V shape, and the joints back here to keep it at the weight intact. That thing, oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes, I love these things. These are so awesome. The Fresno Nightcrawler. I love that it's in Fresno. Fresno Nightcrawler is found in Portland? Poland? Holy mo, I've never seen this before. They're spreading, dude. They're Polish. Oh, dude, this better be good. No! I see the little eggs. Oh, no, dude! What the fuck? Oh, look at how close he is! Look how close he is! Look how close he's getting! Is he zoomed in, or... Okay, this is just black darkness? There's more darkness? Is he just running for his life? What are the pants gonna do? I've gotta check out the comments on this one. Willkommen von Creepypasta Punch? Creepypasta. This guy is such a... Look at this hater. That's faker than the existence of flat earth. You idiot. You idiot. Totally in pants being pulled by a wire. Wait, is that the uploader? That's the uploader. Oh wait. The uploader said this totally isn't being pants being pulled by wire. This is fake. God, I want these things to be real. I just want to know what kind of, is it? It almost looks like a robot. It almost looks like the Boston Dynamics robot. Like if they were trying to make a bipedal robot without arms. It was literally just bipedal. Damn straight it's on popular pages. On cryptids.fandom.com. I love these little sketches. I love these little sketches. Still from a newscast? Oh, I'm pretty sure this was fake. I remember this actually. I remember this reporter lady in the bee. I remember that being fake. Oh, what? There's a Reddit link? I'm sick of crying, tired of trying, and I'm smiling. But inside, I'm Fresno Nightcrawler! Oh, I want that tattooed on me. He posted it like 4 times. Okay, they didn't first appear over the past 20 years, because my dad told me about them in 1985. Trying to debunk that they were not around back before the United States became a country is kind of stupid, considering most people these days have no clue what they are. I have a feeling it could be a pure white snowsuit jumper with a pure white hoodie on top, making it the looks and movement of it. So what about the tiny one though? That's the only one that's weird. Could you imagine that one of these things running at you? The Carmel area creature. I love how it's specifically Fresno. Habitat Fresno, California. Possible population at least 2. I like how it's specifically Fresno. This is just an indigenous... It's like the rainforest. Also known as the Carmel area creature. God, I love these things. Explanations. An alien or extraterrestrial being. A new species, possibly a primate with short arms. A misidentified deer standing upright? Pretty sure you can tell. I feel like deers have a lot more visual busyness going on. Pants and or a puppet on a wire. That's impossible. No. While there have been claims they are part of Native American folklore in the region, this has been debunked. Oh, are there any other fun cryptids? Whoa, what is Cosmic Tree? Hungry Grass? Moly? Holy moly! Theoretical speculation is futile unless it is supported by... Moly is a magical herb mentioned in Book 10 of Homer's Odyssey. Oh. It's just like magic. I guess like plants... Well, usually, I don't know. Plants are less interesting. Primates, hairy humanoids? I know a couple of those. The humanoid factor. I like to imagine they're just talking about really hairy people. Not all hairy humanoids are humanoid in all sightings. Some creatures are considered more animal-like in some sightings and humanoid in others. Whoa, dude. You cannot draw bat squatch on me. Sheep squatch? Alright, let me check out bat squatch. Flying cryptid that was allegedly sighted near Mount St. Helens in the 1980s. This is totally a Mothman. It resembles a flying primate similar to the Ahu and Orangbati of Southeast Asia. I was super racist. A witness allegedly took several pictures of the creature, however these pictures have not yet been analyzed, and thus cannot put the creature's existence. Well, why not? Where's the pictures? Where's the pictures? I like how they include a picture of a bat. It's just a bat. It's kind of neat. Is that like a thing? That looks like custom. I was gonna say, that almost looks like it has opposable limbs. Opposable joint, but I think it's just joint. You can kind of tell the individual pieces are added on. Okay. Now you gotta tell me about Sheep Squatch. Also known as the White Thin. I didn't know I was the Sheep Squatch. I didn't know I was the Sheep Squatch. A woolly-haired cryptid reported across numerous counties in West Virginia, predominantly... Oh, West Virginia. Ooh. That coal air. That coal lung, you know. You can get some hallucinogenies. The counties with the most sightings are Boone, Kanawha, Putnam, and Mason. It is described as being a quadruped about the size of a bear with entirely white wool-like fur. It is reputed to smell like sulfur, which has been attributed through folklore to the beast being born within the TNT area in Mason County, like one of the Mothman theories. Though this is not likely and instead may be a musk scent gland. I like how technically they talk about this. Look at that sheep squatch. There was one in Fallout 76. Nice, how... Is there anything else funny? A lot of, like, looks like Native American names, and... You know, like a bunch of, like, Southeast Asia... They got so much wacky stuff in, like, Southeast Asia, Africa, that we just don't know about. Because there's just so many people who are just living in, like, isolation. Not complete isolation, but, like, pretty far away. Like, the Fresno thing is so funny to me, because it's Fresno. If they were Bakken living pants, I feel like there would be more than 2 videos. Just a hunch. But, you know... Badutut. What is that? Sometimes known as the Forest People Wild Man or Yirung, is a proposed hominid creature reportedly similar to Bigfoot thought to inhabit the Vukwang Nature Reserve. I don't even know half of these words. That's how you know. Like, maybe, right? Like, who's out there? Maybe we bump. Wouldn't it be so funny if, like, one of these, like, ape man species lived on, like, the Ho Chi Minh Trail. And the US government wiped them out. They wiped them all out. The Ho Chi Minh Trail is the most bombed, single location in the entire world. We dropped like 1 billion tons of bombs on it. Whoa. Sightings during the Vietnam War. Such a creature referred to as the Rock Ape. That's cool. I love the name. Rock Ape, a good band name. 2 new were reportedly captured by tribesmen near Dak Lak, I don't know, province in 1971 and 1974. North Vietnamese General Ho Minh Thao, I think, requested an expedition to find evidence of the creatures, but it was unsuccessful. Footprints. Professor Tran Hong Viet of Pedagogic University of Hanoi, a researcher of the news, announced in 1982 he had found similar footprints to those of McKinnon in 1970. I love cryptids. So, because, like, you know, there's so many, like, brownie? There's so many animals that we just don't know. Ooh. Scottish, of course they are. They would call something like that a brownie. Oh, you brought... Oh, yeah, brownie. I'm sorry, it's a terrible accent. Canadian chupacabra. Stop trying to be like Mexico. Stop trying to be like North Mexico. Oh, I love cynocephali. Let me give you this down low in the cynocephali. Cynocephali are dog-headed men. The cynocephali were men with dogs' heads. And what I find awesome about it is that people really believed that these things existed in medieval Europe. It says also in India and China. But I'm thinking about Europe because look up Saint Christopher. Look up Saint Christopher. I can look up Saint Christopher. He was a martyr, he was a blah blah blah. Dog head. No, I don't want a tattoo. Show me that. Baby, look at that. People just accepted this. People were just like, yeah, it could be a dog. This guy was like the first furry. Imagine, like, I can't believe the first furry was a saint, a martyr no less. Imagine just being like so devoted to God that you would like die for your faith. Like, that's hardcore. You're so devout that you would die because you believe that this is the right thing. What happened to him exactly? He was reported to be of enormous size with the head of a dog instead of a man. Apparently a characteristic of the Marmaritime. His most famous legend tells that he carried a child who was unknown to him across the river before the child revealed himself as Christ. Therefore he is the patron saint of travelers, and small images of him are often worn around the neck, on a bracelet, or carried in a pocket. Or put in vehicles by Christians. What was his martyrdom? Did he not die? Killed in the reign of... is venerated by several Christian denominations as a martyr killed in the reign of the 3rd century Roman Emperor Decius. Or Decius. Or alternatively under the Roman Emperor Maximinus II Dia. Whoa, that is not a Latin name. I guess he's Roman? Dia is a crazy, not Latin name. Yeah, so he got killed. He was persecuted for his faith. Ooh, look at this, a nice Hieronymus Bosch painting. Imagine being so devout that, like, in the face of the Roman Empire, you were like, I will die before I give up my faith. But also, I'm all about that yiff. And people believed that. They were like, okay, so apparently what happened is that people from the region Cana something? People from the region like Cana something? Canaan? I don't know if not like the promised land. I have no idea actually. I'm bad at with this stuff. But it was really, it got confused with, because you know, you're relying on messengers to travel hundreds of miles to get information across, and I think it was confused with like kindness. It was like heinous, but it got confused with kindness. Maybe because of, I don't know, accents, or a typo. Well, they wouldn't type, it would be writing. It would be a righto. Righto. So eventually people just believed, they were like, oh, it's the dog land. They must be dog people. I think that's awesome. I wish we just lived in a fucking world with dog people. With like animal people? That would be so rad. They just have their little... They'd probably get like super prejudiced against though. I don't know. That would totally be a thing. It's like Nekopar. You played Nekopar? What I thought was really funny about Nekopar, because you have to do so much reading before you get to like the scenes in that I just kind of ended up getting like really invested in the stupid world that series set up. And what I always found really amusing is that like the cat girls are always treated, they're literally second-class citizens. That would be these guys. Dear man, dear women. Oh. Also, dear ladies. Somebody would have sex with this. Holy hell, this comment section is curt. What are you? I'm reading. Here comes zoophilia. An attraction towards non-human animals. Being attracted to what is essentially a furry isn't zoophilia. The better be Rule 34 of this shit or I'm gonna be pissed. Leave. Space alien I'm thinking. She's very pretty, effing furries. They made a Monster High doll of a deer woman? Izzy Dawn Dancer. Well, they did. There was a period in my junior year of high school where I spent a straight 2 to 3 weeks consuming every single piece of Monster High related media. So like, I might just like my little ears perk up when I see it. I'm like, oh. If I was a dude in a deer, I would think she's too streetsy. As a girl and a deer lover, she's the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. Oh, this lady's name is Fania. Man, that artist rendering so beautiful. Should I draw like that? I am deer type with hooves, she pretty. Guys, this was an inside joke by me, Crypto Hunter. P.S. I am really a very smart chupacabra. She's quite beautiful. Pretty cool, I think. Not if you had an encounter. You wouldn't be thinking that if you had an encounter with this thing. Like, this guy talking from experience.
I read story about this creature. Dear woman, I love comments like this that make no sense. It's great. I mean, let's just, I mean, you know, like, you know, would you? Let's move on. Devil monkeys. There's really angry monkeys? Oh! Shaka! Shaka! Let's see, anything else? Oh, the Patterson Gimlin footage? Yeah, that's the fake one. Pennsylvanian white Bigfoot. Look, there's... You know, that's just the average Pennsylvanian. Get fun. The Pope Lake Monster. I don't want to say it. The Pope Lake Monster. I want to say it. Quickfoot. He's the speed variation of Bigfoot. Sam Harris, my favorite cryptid. Wait, isn't Sam Harris like some political commentator? Yeah. No, he's the podcast, right? Oh yeah, I always forget who he is. Sam Harris, also known as the Pigman of Northfield. I don't know. Is the legend of a boy at age 17 that went missing in the hills of Northfield, Vermont in 1951. Sam Harris, often described as being covered in white hair and wears the face of a pig. It's unknown if the Pigman is Sam Harris, or the beast that ate Sam Harris, so the monster could actually be some sort of cannibalistic Bigfoot. Urban legend. The night before Halloween, October 30th, 1951, Sam set out with eggs in hand for what he called Picket Night, a night of mischief. The next morning, when his parents awoke and found him missing, they set off a huge search party that lasted weeks and involved hundreds of locals over hundreds of square miles. Although never found, it is said there has been sighting of Sam, who some say became possessed by the devil himself that fateful night. I'm really sorry about that. I just burped. I don't know if that cup put out. Sam Harris is known to slaughter pigs, eat their entrails, hollow out the pig's head, and wear it over himself, all while terrorizing the New England town locals. I'm just saying, would you? Sam supposedly still haunts the hills surrounding Devil's Wash Bowl. That's a lame Devil's Wash Bowl. Oh, this is the Devil's Salad? Wait, isn't the Devil's Salad... No, that's the Devil's Lettuce. The Devil's Salad would be if you laced your marijuana with something, right? You know, you're really getting a mix in there. Oh my gosh, could you imagine like somebody cutting like cocaine into weed or something? But they've just got it with like a bowl and they're just stirring it up like B. Arthur in the Star Wars holiday special. Just stir, whip, stir, whip, 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 stir, stir, whip, stir, whip, whip, stir. Rumor has it that he lies with the pigs and is also known for bestiality, spawning half man, half pig offspring. Years later, some high school kids went out drinking behind the... I like how none of this is corroborated. None of this is sourced. Years later, some high school kids were out drinking behind the school one night during a dance when this thing came walking out of the woods on two human legs. It was naked, covered in white hair, and was wearing a hollowed out pig's head, like some grotesque mask. Naturally, the kids tore out of there and went and told people. Word spread, and some farmer admitted he'd seen a figure matching that description digging through his garbage one night. Some pigs had also gone missing recently. More sightings were made of the pig man, but many times the claims were just kids wanting to get attention. Sam Harris is most likely just a Halloween story, but some believe it could be a woodwose or Bigfoot. If it is real, it could potentially be the same species as the Pigman of Cannock Chase. I love how many like places just have their own little cracking that neck. They have their own little formal cryptids. African peacock. Oh, really? Cyclops shark? What is Cyclops shark? Ooh, that's kind of freaky. It's kind of freaking me out. It's a real thing. Oh wait, is it a? It has a defect. It was discovered that the shark was not some unique species. It was an extremely rare and fascinating case of shark featuring a congenital defect called cyclopia, which occurs in several animal species, including humans. I'm not going to pull that up, just for the sake of the stream. Huh, that's pretty neat. Although the creature is unfortunately not a rare and unique species of shark, it is a rare and unique example of one of the rarest and least understood congenital conditions in animals. It's congenital. It's not just a weird mutation. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if it's I like how hoax. Like this was, we know. Tasmanian mock walrus. Hot-headed naked ice borer. I don't like the look of that thing. Plants. What's the cosmic tree? It's like the Yggdrasil? Oh. It's kind of boring. I know what the Yggdrasil is. Dragons and dragonoids. There's monster, felines. Aliens and atmospheric beasts? This is my jam. Atmospheric beasts. Is this gonna be like the Black Knight? Oh no, atmospheric jellyfish? Sky jellyfish? Yo, there's like sea creatures in the sky? That's sick. Sky serpents. For those who believe atmospheric beasts are very fragile and lightweight creatures who are either native to Earth or aliens that came from elsewhere. If the latter view is taken, then atmospheric beasts are sometimes thought to have originated in the atmosphere of some other planet, but they can also be thought of as originating in interstellar gas clouds, so that they are, in effect, aliens without a native planet, able to swim through space. Believers generally consider the atmospheric beasts to be non-sapient, so that even if these creatures did originate somewhere other than Earth, they still don't count as sapient extraterrestrials. They're just animals. Death. They fall to Earth as gelatinous mass that may resemble a green, purple, gray, or iridescent jelly that evaporates into nothing within minutes, hours, or at the longest, a few days. I feel like I've heard of that before. Air rods. Is that like a... Wait, air rods, aren't those just from JoJo's? Oh my god! What? It's from JoJo's! It's probably based off of this thing. Air rods were discovered in the 90s. When was part 6 written? $2000? Oh, so this is what it's based off. I never knew that. I thought that Rocky literally just made it up. It's kind of like spoilers to explain how these factor into JoJo's, but because it's like the last third of part 6. But yeah, these things like show up there. Oh yeah, and Manga JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, this thing called Sky has the ability to control them. Okay. What else do we have on aliens and atmospheric beasts? Ingrid Cold? Oh, the Smiling Man. He still visits West Virginia. Dude, it's always West Virginia. It's something's in the water there. Probably coal dust. I feel like I've heard of this. First sighting. 9th October 1966. Two boys, Martin Mouse Munov and Jimmy Yanchitis? Yankees? I don't know. I love Mouse. I love those just old-timey nicknames. No one's called Mouse anymore. In New Jersey, were walking on 4th Street when they saw a surreal figure standing near a fence. As they walked closer, the figure was a tall, bald man wearing a metal green suit who was staring right at them with a huge grin. The idiosyncratic man chased them until they got away from him. UFO sightings were also reported around the area. Quote, Jimmy nudged me and said, "Who's the guy standing behind you?" I looked around and there he was, behind that fence, just standing there. He pivoted around and looked right at us, and he grinned a big old grin. According to Nightmind. I like how Nightmind is sourced. That's my man. Nightmind's a great channel. Nightmind is referenced but not sourced. The boys only recalled the more frightening details of their encounter later on. They would recall that the man in the green suit was unusually tall and had unnatural facial features, such as the lack of ears. The nose? He's got those here. Got both of those here. Second sighting. On November 2nd, 1966. What is that? 2 months later? 1 month later, so. Yeah. In Parkersburg, West Virginia, around the same area and time as the Mothman came about, Woodrow Derenberger, that's a name, was driving his way home on Interstate 77 until he heard a crash. Then an unidentifiable... Don't mind me cracking my knuckles. Then an unidentifiable vehicle appeared to land in front of his truck. He described it as an old-fashioned kerosene lamp chimney, flaring at both ends, narrowing down to a small neck, and then enlarging in a great bulge in the center. The grinning man came out of the vehicle with a dark tan and walked up to Derenberger, and telepathically said his name was Indrid Cole, and he meant no harm. Cole said he just wanted to know more about the human race, and he would visit Derenberger again. After the encounter, Derenberger stated that Cole revealed he was from the planet of Lanulos in the galaxy of Ganymedes. Third sighting. During the same period in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the Lilly family had been reporting that poltergeist activity in their home, such as diamond-shaped lights. Okay, reporting poltergeist. No, take out that. The Lilly's daughter, Linda Lilly, was sleeping one night and awoke to see a man standing over her. It was a man, a big man, very broad. I could see his face very well, but I could see that he was grinning at me. I couldn't see his face very well, but I could see that he was grinning at me. He walked around the bed and stood right over me. I screamed again and hid under the covers. When I looked again, he was gone. It's a supposed image of Indrid. This is just a fella. This is just one of the boys. This is not an alien. It is commonly believed that Indrid... This is like a guy... This guy is in a ska band. This guy is a dude in a ska band. He plays trombone. Trombone and trumpet, I swear. Maybe drums. It is commonly believed that Indrid may be an alien entity and is supported by its close connection with UFO activity and with Derenberger's sighting. It is also said by Derenberger that the grinning man is in fact a species of aliens with multiple grinning men. Although this is unlikely unless the aliens are shapeshifters, because it would be almost impossible for a race to take the exact same evolutionary path as us. I mean, you know, stranger things have happened. However, the third sighting by the Lily family suggests that it may be a ghost or spirit of some kind, and was connected with poltergeist activity happening in the residence. It may be a prank that went too far, or a man with mental illness. Yeah, I mean, maybe that first one. Others believe that it is a normal human man, or a hoax based off of the popularity and fear of the Mothman, who had been first sighted around the same time. That's probably the devil. Look at the date he first appeared. And what's special about 1975? 75 was 66. What? What? Come on. Come on, guys. There's not a single 1975 mention on this page. It literally says first sighting in 66. Oh, they need better moderators. Possibly Planet Habitat. Possibly Planet Landlos. Kind of reminds me of the Men in Black. It's the Peruvian skeleton. Ooh, isn't this like the crystal skull thing? Yeah. The mummified skeleton was found in the city of Andahuaylas. Probably terrible at that. Terrible saying that horribly. In the southern province of Quisipicanchi. I don't know. The discovery was made by Renato Davila Riquelme, who works for the Privados Ritos Andinos Museum in Cusco in southeastern Peru. The baffled anthropologists. Riquelme states that they found the alien skeleton in a crater, surrounded by meteorites. The skeleton somewhat resembles the supernatural crystal skull in the 2008 Indiana Jones film, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And where was this thing found? 2011? Fur-bearing trout. Look at that, look at that. Oh, look at this goofy boy. Look at this goofy guy. Tried to say boy and guy at the same time. Supernatural beings. Ghoul, Jinn, Jinglok, Gender Uwu? Huh. Gender Uwu. Yokai, Bobby Niapet, Ghost, Shadow People. What is the Enfield horror? Oh. Alien, demon, or genetic mutation. The Enfield horror encountered in Enfield, Illinois, baby. Is one of the absolute strangest creatures ever to be chronicled in cryptozoological lore. The bizarre string of events that would eventually stir the artist's rendering. Ooh, what the heck is this? Ooh, that's kind of spooky. The bizarre string of events that would eventually stir the small Illinois town of Enfield into a frenzy of fear began on the chilly night of April 25th, 1973, when a young boy named Greg Garrett claimed to have been attacked by a truly bizarre beast while playing in his backyard. The child described the being as having no less than 3 legs, grayish, slimy skin, short claws, and reddish eyes. The creature apparently stamped on the boy's feet with its own 3 apparently clawed-like appendages, tearing his tennis shoes to shreds. Greg, crying hysterically, wasted no time scurrying away from the fiend and back into the relative safety of his parents' house. Although young Greg's encounter was technically the first on record, the one that brought this creature to notoriety came just a half hour later, when the garret's neighbor, one Henry McDaniel, and his family had their own face-to-face encounter with this unbelievable entity. At about 9:30 in the evening, the McDaniels returned home to find two of their children, Henry Jr. and Will. Name's Will? That's so annoying. In a terrified stupor. The children claimed that a thing had tried to break into the house through the door and a window-mounted air conditioner while their parents were gone. It was then that they all heard a scratching sound at the front door. Assuming it was some sort of stray animal, a skeptical Harry McDaniel cavalierly approached the door and yanked it open. What he saw before him would have shaken even the most courageous man to the core. There, standing on his stoop, was the single red-eyed monstrosity that had terrified his own children and assailed the Garrett child less than an hour before. McDaniel backed away from the entity in horror, slammed the door, stumbled to the nearby closet, and retrieved a flashlight and his .22 caliber pistol. While his horrified family waited, Henry returned to the door and, with the conviction of a man dead set on defending his family and home, threw it back open, revealing that his first vision of this unbelievable beast had not been a hallucination. Later, McDaniel described the creature to the police. It had 3 legs on it, a short body, 2 little short arms coming out of its breast area, and 2 pink eyes, as big as flashlights. It stood 4.5 feet tall and was grayish colored. It was trying to get into the house. Daniels opened fire on the creature, hitting it immediately, but instead of falling to the ground wounded or dead, the horrible thing merely hissed like a wildcat at the frightened homeowner. Henry, who had fired 4 shots at the thing, assured anyone who asked that he had not missed his quarry. When I fired that first shot, I know I hit it. Then, as unbelievable as it may seem, McDaniel claimed that the zoological oddity then tore off into the night, covering an area of approximately 50 feet, in a series of just 3 astonishing leaps, before disappearing into the brush along the L and N railroad embankment in front of his house. McDaniels promptly called the authorities, but when the Illinois state troopers who responded to the call arrived at the scene, the only evidence of the encounter that remained were a series of scratches in the siding of the McDaniels' home and dog-like prints in the yard. What made the prints so unusual was the fact that they had 6 toe pads, and, even more intriguingly, that they represented a 3-footed animal, with one track being slightly smaller than the others. If McDaniel believed that his encounters with the unknown were a thing of the past, he would soon realize that he was sadly mistaken. How long is this? Holy shit. We're going all the way. This is fun. When, on the eve of May 6th, he was startled awake in the dead of the night by the howling of some neighborhood dogs. I like how it's the same guy. McDaniel pulled himself out of bed, once again claimed his firearm, and, with what must have been great trepidation, opened his front door. This time, his encounter with this creature would not be so intimate. He claims he watched the thing at some distance, languidly negotiating the trestles of the railroad tracks near his home. I saw something moving out on the railroad track, and there it stood. I didn't shoot at it or anything. It started on down the railroad track. It wasn't in a hurry or anything. As is always the case with astounding events such as this, it wasn't long before the press got wind of the weirdness and came out in full force. But it wasn't until McDaniel's second report that the media frenzy truly kicked into overdrive. White County Sheriff Roy Posher Jr. was so perturbed by the sudden influx of press and curiosity seekers not to mention the alarm that was settling in on the locals, who threatened to incarcerate McDaniel if he didn't stop inciting panic by spreading his wildly terrifying tale. To make matters worse, well-armed posses of amateur monster hunters began patrolling the area near the L&N railroad track sightings. It was on one such expedition that 5 young men allegedly had a run-in with a creature identical to the one that Garrett and McDaniel encountered, but the notable addition being that they described the things being hairy. The men discovered the beast hiding in the underbrush and proceeded to open fire on it. Much like in the McDaniel case, their bullets were unable to cause mortal injury, and the monster bolted off at a speed that the eyewitnesses surmised was greatly in excess of any that a human being could achieve. The final eyewitness to this improbable creature was Rick Rainbow. Rick Rainbow, the news director of radio station WWKI, Kokomo, Indiana. He and 3 other unnamed individuals claimed to have seen a gray, stooping, 5-foot-tall entity lurking outside in an abandoned house not far from the Garrett and McDaniels' homes. Although they did not have nearly as close, or for that matter, as harrowing an encounter as the previous set of witnesses, Rainbow and his crew did manage to do one thing the others had not: tape record the monster's disturbing scream. It was then that noted cryptozoologist Lauren Coleman arrived on the scene to investigate the eyewitnesses' claims, as well as the sound recording. Coleman also heard the haunting cry of the creature while searching an area where eyewitnesses claimed to have seen the thing. I traveled to Enfield to interview the witnesses, looked at the sighting of the house the Enfield monster had damaged, heard some strange screeching banshee-like sounds, and walked away bewildered. In the July 1974 edition of Fate magazine, Lauren Coleman and Jerome Clark featured the Enfield Horror in an article entitled "Swamp Slobs Invade Illinois." That's just Illinois. Coleman even chronicled discussing this intriguing case with famed paranormal investigator as well as best-selling author of the Mothman Prophecies, John A. Keel, in his book Mothman and Other Curious Encounters. This reminds me of my exchange with Keel in 1973 when we were discussing the new reports out of Illinois from Enfield. On April 25, 1973, Mr. and Mrs. Henry McDaniel returned to their home, and Henry had an encounter with a thing that looked like it had 3 legs, 2 pink eyes as big as flashlights. Same wording, interesting. And short arms on a 4.5 feet tall and grayish-colored body along the L&N railroad tracks in front of his house. Years later, Coleman would contrast his Enfield investigation with another he conducted regarding a legendary creature that many assume is also from alien origin: a melon-headed monster known as the Dover Demon. Let's at least check out what he looks like. Melon-headed? Oh, that's goofy. Just looks like a little gray alien. Melon head. I was expecting something. Aren't there real like melon head encounters? Kirkland melon heads. Is that? Yeah, these things. What is this, Michigan? It's gotta be in Michigan. Oh, look at that big noggin. The Enfield Horror was my case investigation. It was much different than the Dover Demon, however, and was more like a combo phantom kangaroo, devil, monkey, and swamp ape situation. He talks about this so blasé. You can't just bring up a phantom kangaroo. What the fuck is a phantom kangaroo? No. Kangaroos, wallabies, or other accompanying footprints in areas where there is no native population. Publicity stunts, mass hysteria. France, Japan, New Zealand, the UK, US. It's Fortiana. Some guy. Alright. Other investigators have suggested that the monster was associated with a spate of UFO sightings that allegedly plagued the region during the same period. And those with a more supernatural bent have asserted that this beast, with its tendencies to be aggressive towards humans and to try to break into their homes, has all the earmarks of a classic demon attack. This would not be the first time that it has been suggested that there is an apparent ET occult connection. While the phenomenon are not directly related, primary eyewitnesses in the Northport Devil case, Michael Rowley, also claims that the creatures that have been skulking around the house he shares with his son in the West Florida community of Northport are of both extraterrestrial and demonic origin, making them, in effect, aliens from hell. I'm just soaking that in. I'm just soaking that in for a second. It should also be noted that between the years of 1941 and 42, in the sleepy village of Mount Vernon, less than 40 miles away from Enfield, there was a similar spate of encounters, I love this word spate, involving an anomalous leaping beast that terrorized the local populace and was reputedly responsible for numerous animal deaths in the region. Eyewitnesses claim that the Mount Vernon monster was vaguely baboon-like. It's the devil monkey analogy, and able to leap 20 to 40 feet in a single bound. Is it possible that the Enfield horror, whatever it may be, is working on a 30-year cycle? While there are no reputable accounts of the creature coming from the 21st century, one cannot entirely count on the possibility that the thing is a long, slumbering anatomical oddity that rears its head every so often to feed on animals and terrify locals. Or, stranger yet, an ET that only stops by for a bite every so often when it's in this neck of the galaxy. Maybe it's like an ET pet. Maybe it's like, you know how we would like go colonize places? And then we would just drop an invasive species in there. What if they just let out like one of these things? Like, oh fuck, they let one of them out. We'll deal with it. Whatever this creature is or is not, it has not been reported in almost 40 years. That, however, does not mean that it's not still lurking in the shadows of some old train yard, waiting to return to scratch on another door in the wee hours of night. It's kind of sick. I always credit the art and copy-paste to American Monsters. It's kinda cute. I would try to catch it and keep it as a pet. To me, it just looks like an effed up cat. What's your profanity? What if Ningen, Nightcrawler, Enfield, and Loveland Frogman were playing Yahtzee? Ningen? Ningen means, that's a Japanese word for human. I live in Illinois. Me too. Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, I live in Illinois. Well, me too. I didn't think we'd have our own cryptid. Yeah, time to wet my pants now. Thanks in my head. Oh, please be a hoax. Lol, yeah, this is one of the creepier ones. The arms are just so stinking disturbing. The Forest, Area 51. Oh, this was fun. What is the Ningen? I just want to see what that is. Oh, it is a Japanese. Humanoid life forms inhabiting the icy waters of the Antarctic. That's a creepy picture, actually. Reminds me of, Hitmonchan? Whichever one has, like, the eyes in the head. Has the eyes in the body. Ningen meaning human, yeah, are said to be completely white in color. That's weird that you would name it just human. Maybe because they thought it was people? Bunch of Most likely just an iceberg. Yeah, but that does have like a weird human shape. All these, most likely a whale. That a whale? That does look kind of cool though. It looks like it's got like multiple eyes on the side. That's kind of rad. Just like a really weird looking whale. We found Ocean Man. Ever thought Florida is a gun state? Ever thought that Negan is the boop? Probably. I find it slightly disappointing that people typically only want to look for hairy humanoids instead of looking for something far more bizarre. That's cool though. That's like, I always like the water ones because it's like, you know, the water, we find new species in the water all the time. It's just like a hotbed. It's literally, the water is literally where life just comes from. If you're gonna find anything weird, it's probably gonna be in the ocean. Because there's so many different conditions with like pressure and temperature and ecosystems, like levels of salt, levels of like how many predators and prey are there, how deep it is, light levels. There's just so many. I'm a little disappointed that they don't. I mean, they have like river and lake monsters. Not to be confused with the Animal Planet television show River Monsters. Nice, thank you. The Dogigator? If you're gonna find anything, it's like there's so many places, so many things where life could evolve in like every possible scenario. The only different one being like air, land. The appearance of the hybrid of an alligator and a dog. Confirmed a hoax. Damn it. The Coonigator? The Coonigator? The Crocodingo? And the Bassigator. I love the Dogigator. It's just an alligator with longer legs. Look at that, it's just an alligator with longer legs. Well, alright, I forgot about Sam Harris. Well, I've been looking at this stupid cryptid shit for like 30 minutes now. This was fun. That was a nice palate cleanser after I got righteously furious with fucking MINDFIGHTER. I'm dropping that shit. I can't be fucked. I can't even complete it out of spite. I don't know, maybe I'll come back to it at some point. Maybe when I'm ready to deal with its bullshit. Oh. It's just like, there's really nothing else. There's really no other analysis I can make about that game. It's just bullshit. I sound salty, but like, oh my god. I followed the walkthrough to a T, and it still didn't work. For seemingly no reason. And it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you any of these things. It doesn't tell you how to do anything. It doesn't even give you a hint, like a clue you can read, or a character you can talk to, or something that you see visually. There's just all these things that are just... Why can I take the wrench and unscrew the step in a waste tip house and have Daryl fall down it and die? I don't freaking know. Cause there's like that. There's games where you can do stuff like that, but usually the freedom is like an appeal. Here, that's like the only instance of that happening. Of where it's kind of like sandboxy. So that's why I thought that it had significance. It was just bullshit. It was just all bullshit. Whatever. Neil Ferguson, I'll be back tomorrow with Shatterhand. sick ass NES game. I think I can probably beat it in one sitting. Probably, and then I've got some kind of funny kind of after that. Thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry if you were expecting some hot, spicy MINDFIGHTER gameplay, but I just can't do it. I'm not gonna put up with that shit anymore. I hope that the crypt reading was fun. Like, subscribe, have a great night.